Hey everyone, I'm Riya Mittal and welcome back to Amazon Q4 Mastery, Week 5, the finale. So this week was all about getting ready to face the Q4 rush, and we spoke about how you can reduce your Amazon FBA fees by increasing your profitability, and we spoke about reviews. However, I have a little surprise for you. We have bonus sessions coming up next week on popular demand from you all. So yes, we have covered more topics that you've all suggested, and look out for those bonus videos next week. And obviously, the social posts will be put up on all our social media platforms, so keep an eye on it. So let's have a quick intro and let's begin with our session. So hi everyone, welcome back to Amazon Q4 Mastery. And I must thank you all for making this event such a huge success, because I did not anticipate the amount of traction that we got from you all, and it is quite overwhelming, and that has pushed us to make the bonus sessions that you will be seeing next week. If you have any more topics in mind that you would like us to cover regarding Q4 and beyond, you can leave them in the comment section below, and we can definitely make more videos for you as bonus videos next week. So let's get started with our session. So as I mentioned before, week 5 was all about getting ready to face the Q4 rush. We covered very important topics this week. So if you haven't watched those sessions already, I suggest you all go look at them now. So to begin with, we had Colleen come in from Ecom Engine, and Colleen spoke about Amazon product reviews and how to generate social proof that matters. I believe that this was such an important session because Amazon is releasing their new guidelines on November 3rd. On buyer-seller messaging. So she covers everything that you need to know about those guidelines, which go into effect on November 3rd. So yeah, it's a very important session because I have spoken about how reviews are already important for your account health. So let me introduce you to Colleen again. Colleen leads the marketing team at Ecom Engine, and she has been in e-commerce industry for over 10 years. Colleen is an expert on Amazon feedback and product reviews, and yeah, she shared some insights with you, which I believe are very important. So on the agenda, we started with request to review button. So what is a request to review button, how you can use it? And I understand that it gets really frustrating for sellers, especially when it comes to Q4 season, to send mass requests, because it can take some time for you to request review for each product that you've sold. So SellerApp has a tool that can help you with it. So SellerApp offers a tool that can help you send mass requests, and that can save so much of your time. Then she spoke about restriction notices and how Amazon's new policy that deals with certain things that you cannot include in your emails, and we spoke about that. It is also important to notice right now that because of new Amazon policies, it is really hard for you to get your negative reviews removed. So the third point, how to reduce your negative reviews, is very important because as we had a session with Scott, and he mentioned that Amazon does not listen to reason anymore. So it is very important for you to keep in mind that your negative reviews are very hard to remove, and then you can only reduce them for the timing. Also, if you get banned on buyer-seller messaging on Amazon, there's no way that you can unban yourself right now because of this whole COVID situation right now. Amazon has made it impossible for you to get unbanned. So I think this session is very important for you because do not get banned. Listen to the tips that she has mentioned in the sessions. Some of the tips you can watch now.
We have some great data to share with you from other sellers who have found different programs to work. I know we already talked about Vine and Early Reviewer, but there's other ways to get reviews and doing it the safe route. But before we jump into that, as she mentioned, she already shared a little bit about me, so I don't need to go into that. And one of our tools that we have is Feedback 5, which is available in 15 different marketplaces. But what's more important today to talk about is the new communication guidelines that Amazon just announced on September 8th, because those go into effect November 3rd. So now is a very important time to review your product review strategy, your feedback strategy, how you're sending messages, what you're saying in your content to make sure that you do not risk restriction. So I'll talk about that, and then I'll compare a couple other programs, the buyer-seller messaging and request a review button in Seller Central, and which one is the best to use for different situations. And then I'll leave you at the end with how you can increase reviews in Q4.
Okay, so now we have Yoni Mazur with us, and he spoke about how you can minimize your Amazon FBA fees and boost your profit. I think this was a really important session as well because Amazon works in mysterious ways when it comes to transactional statements and statement views. So this session will give you some light and understanding how you can understand your profits and losses. So to begin with, let me introduce you to Yoni Mazur. Yoni began developing Getaida. That's his company that deals with your Amazon fees. And I think you should go check them out because they are registered with Amazon as well. So yeah, he started with selling international brands in fashion category, which I think is the most difficult category to sell in. And then Yoni also comes with military intelligence experience that we've spoken about in the session. Like I was so intrigued with the military intelligence part, and I asked him how his experience was. So if you want to know more about that, you should go watch our video because I think his experiences are so interesting in the military. Coming to this session now, we spoke about types of Amazon fees that you should be expecting as a seller, calculating your profit and losses, because I understand that it's very difficult for sellers out there to calculate their profit and losses because again, the transactional, the statement views, your PPC campaigns, it can get kind of overwhelming, but this session has covered it all. Then we spoke about returns and removals. This is very tricky because Amazon has a policy that says that customer is always right. So even if your customer is returning a product saying that it's defective, even if there are no defects on it, Amazon will categorize it as a defective product. So what you do right now, it's more beneficial for you to ask Amazon to send the product back to you and check for the defect yourself. Then we had tips and tricks to reduce fees, which is obviously your favorite topic because anything to reduce your fees and increasing profitability is obviously on the agenda and is obviously trending. So do check out the session. Here are some clips from the sessions to help you understand what we spoke about.
Here, the second type of fees, we call them type B. They're related to inbound shipment, FBA returns, FBA storage fees, FBA removal fees, manual processing fees. This is how you grab the reports, okay? All right, and once you open the reports, let's see kind of how it feels and looks like with the Amazon, Sell Essential information. So here's a real case study of a $10 million seller. They do about 437,000 in 2 weeks, which gives it a run rate of about 10 million. And over here you see the classic Amazon vagueness, right? They tell you, oh, you paid Amazon fees, you paid 125,000. So you figure, okay, it's Amazon fees, but I'm telling you that from the report that we grabbed earlier, fees type A, which is pick and pack, it accounts for 51,000. 51,000 divided by 437 equals about 12%. So 12% out of all the revenue, 51,000 was charged with FBA pick and pack fees, and it's kind of hiding in there. You don't even realize.
Then we had our in-house specialist, Sunita Sundaran. We had to get her back, and she was more than happy to come back and answer all your queries. So Sunita spoke about all about the Amazon Seller Sales Dashboard. So how you can monitor and scale your business. To introduce you to Sunita Sundaran again, I'm sure she doesn't need an introduction anymore. But Sunita Sundaran is a customer success manager at SellerApp. She has helped thousands of people build their businesses, launch products online, and she also helps with optimization, brand visibility, and anything that has to do with your brand visibility online. So Sunita has taken care of thousands of businesses at SellerApp. You heard it right, thousands. So she is so experienced in solving and resolving all your issues. So to begin with, she started a session on metrics to stay successful on Amazon because a lot of, in my experience as well, I've seen a lot of brands scale up too quickly and then they don't know how to handle their growth. So metrics to stay successful, portfolio audit and analysis, growth share metrics, very important. Strategize based on performance. Now, this is again important as well because once you start analyzing your performance, you know what strategy you need to take based on your performance. Inventory management and forecasting performance metrics. Inventory, as you know, is very important, especially right now. This point in the presentation was very important for all of you sellers out there. And in the end, we spoke about profit calculation, which is very important. We spoke about that in Uni session as well. But Sunita takes a different approach. So do watch both of the sessions and see which approach works the best for you.
Matrix provides a good method to analyze your current portfolio and products and make good decisions. The first set of products are dogs. Dogs hold low market share compared to competitors and they operate in slowly growing market. In general, these are products that are not worth investing in because they generate low or negative cash returns. It's always important to perform deep analysis of each product before you make a decision that they're not worth investing or they can be liquidated. The next set of products are cash cows. Cash cows are the most profitable products and make the most sales. The next choice of strategy for these products is to offer diversification of the product by offering variants in terms of color or sizes if the market permits it to.
Again, thank you so much for making Amazon Coupon Mastery such an interesting virtual summit. So let me give you a quick recap of whatever happened in the past 5 weeks. So week 1 was all about Amazon Q4 and what Amazon Q4 is all about this year and how the changes, the inventory. We had a lot of great speakers. We had 7-figure speakers talk to you about Q4 and how you should be approaching this Q4. Week 2 was all about analyzing your current business. We had Amy Weiss and Emma Sherman-Tamir come in to talk about auditing your current business, scaling your current business, and branding. In week 3, we spoke about optimizing your business. We had Chris Rawlings come in and we had Danny come in, and they all spoke about how you can relaunch and launch your product this Q4 season as the optimization overall. And we also answered a lot of your questions on product listing. And in week 4, we had Ryan Mulvaney and Joel Waugh talk to you about PPC management. So Ryan Mulvaney took over the before aspect, so things that you need to keep in mind before you launch your PPC campaign. And then Joel Waugh took over the after launching the PPC campaign. So how you can optimize it, ACoS calculation, and all the important things there as well. And in the last week, week 5, we spoke about how you can reduce your Amazon FBA fees and increase your profitability, and how you can increase your reviews to 41% this Q4 season, which I think was really interesting. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. And before I forget, I have an incentive for all the registered users out there. SellerApp is offering you all 1 month of free trial on our platform. So you will receive an email by the end of the day or by the end of this weekend, and all the registered users can enjoy a free trial of 1 month on SellerApp's platform. For non-registered users, we have a free trial of 7 days on our platform, so do check that out. So yeah, that's your incentive, and we might have more bonus prizes and surprises coming for you all. So do follow all our social media channels, which are linked down below, and you'll be up to date with all the surprises and the prizes that SellerApp has for you all. For people who are not registered yet, you might be able to enjoy the incentive and the benefits, so register now, so you're not too late to enjoy such benefits. All right, then, this is all for the session. I will see you in the bonus sessions next week, so keep an eye out for that, and goodbye for now.